So I don't know if I should trust this or the YouTube beta site, but we'll see what happens. Hey, the chat works too. Let's test. I wish. But that is a test, and it looks like it worked. Yeah, my video resolution's not optimal. I get it. All right, so I've got both of these running at the same time. I'm hoping that it's not like bouncing each other out. Whatever. Anyway, hi, anybody that's jumping in right now. I gotta come up with some kind of like buffer for going live, so I'm not sitting here for 5 minutes just talking to myself. I don't know. So, chat over here, we got chat over here. Looks like we've got 4 people watching. Nobody chatting. Come on, guys, chat it up. Let me know if this is working properly, because I'm seeing a preview that looks good, but I've got another preview that looks like it's lagged out. I don't know. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Deborah. Welcome. Yeah, that's not coming up in the live chat there. So apparently that's not doing it. So let's go over to the live chat here. So weird that it's not showing up in one of my streaming software, but it is showing up on YouTube. Hello and welcome. Hi. Let's see what we've got going on. Figuring out new software. So if you just joined me, I apologize if it looks like I'm bouncing all over the place over here. Sorry, I'm here, I promise. Got a lot of stuff to talk about, lots of things going on. Yeah, welcome. Kick up some conversation in the chat, and then we'll get to whatever I've got going on. I'm showing 6, and over here I'm showing 6. Okay, but the chat just isn't working. It's so weird. Oh well. Yeah, so it's weird because normally my wife is with me and she's not, and I don't know what to do with myself. She's usually giving me crap right now. Hey Julie, welcome. Hi. Let's see. So I guess with none of the chat going on or anything, I'm just gonna jump right into the stuff that I have going on. Let's see. Move this over here. Nope, can't see the chat that way. Let's move that there. Sorry, I swear I'm a professional. There's that. So, there we go. All right, so awesome stuff going on. Big announcement happened today for anyone planning Disney travel in 2020. So I'm going to start with that just so we can get that out of the way and move on from there. My dog is drinking. I'm sorry. You're only thirsty when I'm live, aren't you? Loud puppy. All right. So let's see. All right. So I've got this pulled up. Sorry. My brain is going a million directions at once. The first thing that was announced today is starting June 18th, the 2020 bookings for Disney World will be available. And from June 18th through July 13th, you can save up to $750 on Disney vacations. So the earlier you book, the better. I don't know if anybody's really interested in that, but it was some news that came down that I thought was interesting. But the 2020 vacation packages have been announced to be released on June 18th. So that will be valid for arrivals January 1st through December 31st, 2020. They cannot be booked more than 499 days in the future. And there will be more information on those packages as it's available. Interesting stuff, I thought. The other thing is that candlelight processional narrators have been announced. So if you are planning on going at Christmas time, and you do want to see somebody, it is recommended that you have a booking, and you can get a dining reservation that guarantees you seats for the candlelight processional. The one that everybody is going to be, no, looks like he's not here this year. So Neil Patrick Harris, not going to be here this year. We've got Whoopi Goldberg, 12/6 through 12/7, Pat Sajak, 12/16 through 12/18, Stephen Curtis Chapman, 12/22 through 12/24, and Edward James Olmos will be there on Christmas and the day after Christmas. Again, I don't know that is exciting for anybody. I know that Neil Patrick Harris last year got everybody booked out and everything reserved ahead of time. But, doesn't look like much interaction in the chat, or the new YouTube beta is messing up and I'm missing a ton of chat. That's possible. If it is, I apologize. But yeah, so I'm just going to keep reading to myself here unless anybody has anything they want to throw in. But as I was saying, the Candlelight Processional comes with guaranteed seating. If you book a dining package, the dining package is available for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, even though the processional happens at 5 p.m., 6:45 p.m., and 8:15 p.m. You can book a breakfast, and it will still guarantee your seating. So, package information. If you want more details on that, shoot me a private message or any social media message, or you can go to my website, which I'm going to throw in the, if I can figure out how to do this without destroying the stream. Nope, does not look like I can. Oh wait, yeah, it does. So let me throw this in here. All right. In the description will be a link to my personal website. You can reach me there anytime, day or night. Again, I guess I'm pretty boring tonight. I do apologize. I know it's late. I wasn't planning on going live this late, but life happens. My wife is not feeling well, so that's why she is not joining me. I did want to talk a lot about Star Wars. If that's going to, turn people away, let me know. But Galaxy's Edge opened this week, and everything that I've seen, read, heard, and everything else has been amazing about it. I am so excited for it to open in Florida. I wish I was one of the people that was able to go to the California parks and check that out, but I wasn't. I know I'm losing my Star Wars nerd cred here, and it does make me a little upset. But, life goes on. It will be opening here in August. We already have our stuff ready to go. So my dog is staring at me. She's being weird. Sorry. Yeah. Anybody have anything they want to chat about? Because I think I've covered pretty much all the stuff I was going to, with the exception of Star Wars stuff, which as soon as I started talking about it, I dropped from 8 to 5 viewers. So I'm going to take that as a little hint. Yeah. Thank you, Deborah, for chiming in. Wish we could have been there. Life happens. Life goes on. We will be there in August, end of August, beginning of September, hopefully. Let's see. So, I I know I'm being boring, guys. I had stuff loaded up that I was going to add in, but I actually lost it when I switched over. I'm trying some new software. Hopefully, everything. It's really weird. It doesn't seem to be working the way it's supposed to. But Disney will have any discounts next year. They already announcing, Michelle, if you book packages between June 18th and July. Hold on, I just had that up. Between June 18th and July 13th, they are doing early booking for 2020 vacations. There will be packages with up to $750 in discounts. Now, obviously, they always say up to. That's going to be your higher end resorts, your sorry, deluxe. That's the word I'm looking for. My mind just drew a complete blank there. The deluxe resorts are going to be the 750. The others are between $200 and $500 off. They're not telling us exactly what those packages are yet. Generally, with a savings up to 750, it's either an amount off of the room per night, or that may include dining. But we won't know until the 18th of June. That's when those packages are actually going to drop, and they're going to have more information. So as soon as they have those out, I'll either go live or post something about it, either a blog post on my personal site, something on Facebook. I am working on building a Facebook group for everybody that my regulars that are generally in the streams. Michelle, you're absolutely one of my most regulars, and I love and appreciate that. I'm saying a lot. This is the problem with not being able to edit. Sorry. There I go again. But yeah, the June 18th is the big day that they are announcing the 2020 packages, and with that will be the early bird booking savings, and that will be announced. But they are, they're boasting that it's going to be up to $750 off, which usually means either dining or room. Let's see. Oh, so I want opinions on this, and I'm going to find a way to get this in here. I want to know what everybody thinks about the new Bo Peep that's showing up at the Disney parks. If you haven't seen it, I'm about to throw a picture of this up here just because you've got to see it. Those are booking this year since Star Wars is opening for no discounts. No, they're actually they released they sent out an email today to all of the travel advisors with the dates for booking, and that the packages haven't been revealed yet. But once the packages are revealed, they are going to let us know what they are. But they are doing discounts up to $750, which is going to be nice. Image. This. So I want opinions from everybody. Let me know if this is popping up. It should be right in my face area here. I want to know what people think about the Bo Peep that is showing up at the parks. Let's make sure that actually went through, because I'm still testing this. And saying a lot. Again, another reason that it's always better with my wife here, because I can bounce off of her with the ideas and just generally talk. Hey, it is showing up. Yeah, so the Bo Peep. Creepy Bo Peep. Again, personal opinion. I know that they were trying to stick with the Toy Story Land theme with Buzz and Woody and all of them not being face characters. But the way that first of all, I'm still undecided. I haven't, Toy Story 4 is not out yet, so I'm not judging it till it's out. But this Bo Peep doesn't look or feel like Bo Peep to me. Bo Peep was in the first three movies. This isn't the same character. It doesn't look like the same character that was in the first three movies. So I'm interested to see how that goes. Just as a character, I don't know if they're changing, revamping, what the deal is. I'm not judging until I've seen it. However, I don't get a Bo Peep feel from this aesthetic, and I'm interested in opinions as well. Yeah, Julie, I'm not really feeling it. Deborah, it's definitely a creepy Bo Peep. Um, that's just I'll wait and see how Disney handles it, but eh, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt because I do own, pretty much everything. All right, so let's get creepy Bo Peep out of the picture here. Let's see what else we have. And again, can't like the fan in my laptop is shaking the camera because the hinge on my laptop is really sensitive. So let me see if I can straighten that up. There we go. Nope, still moving. Sorry, is what it is. Yeah, so Bo Peep is coming to the parks. I think she may have already hit because Bo Peep, Toy Story, yeah, she's beginning appearances. It doesn't have a date on there, but Toy Story 4 is out June 21st. Like I said, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt before I make any judgment calls. But as a fan and somebody who grew up with the Toy Story franchise, um, it's just not a Bo Peep feel to me. Yeah, exactly. May feel different seeing her in the movie, not so much as someone to meet at the parks. It's just meh. But maybe they're trying to give her more of a leading role, and that will make her somebody that kids want to meet. And that's the important part, right? Is it's magic for the kids. But like I said, I was a kid when Toy Story came out, so this is for me. The kids can wait. All right. So one other thing that's interesting, coming to Disney World, Walt Disney Resort, Walt Disney World Resort is a place to make lifelong memories with family and friends. For the first time ever, you'll be able to purchase the Summer One World ticket as a great way to experience all that's fresh and exciting at the resort's 4 theme parks and 2 water parks with 6 admissions for only $74 per admission. So you get one ticket. It's called the One World ticket. It's $444. Um, it has to be purchased during the summer between June 4th and August 23rd. It provides 6 admissions, 1 admission to each of the parks. So you can't use all 6 at Magic Kingdom because obviously that would be the deal because Magic Kingdom tickets are a little bit more. Can't wait to see the new movie. Yeah, yes, Michelle, absolutely. I am excited for the new movie. I can't wait to see how it turns out. I'm reserving judgment till then. But back to the new one summer ticket. Each summer One World ticket includes 6 minutes. I covered that. You have the flexibility in how you want to use your ticket. So if you want to stay, if you want to book a 3-night stay and do 2 parks per day, you can do that. I wouldn't recommend it because that's a lot. It's a lot to get in. Or if you're like us, where when we do our big our 1 week vacation, you want to spend one day at the resort, something like that, you can get a 10-night stay and get this one ticket for it's $444, but that comes down to um, what did I say earlier? $74 per admission. Um, you get this one ticket. You're doing a 10-night stay. You get a couple of resort days thrown in the mix, and then you go spend one day at one water park. Then see whichever parks you want throughout the week. End the day on, or end your trip on a water park, or end your trip on a resort day. I like it for the flexibility and the cost because if you were doing all of this separately, I know not everybody wants to go to the water parks when they come, but if you're getting a park hopper ticket just so you can cram all of those into your 4 days, so let's say for example you are staying 4 or 5 days and you buy a park hopper ticket just to see more than one park, you want to visit all 6 parks, but you're only there for 4 days. This is a cheaper alternative to a park hopper. Again, your mileage may vary, um, but I am excited for this because it's going to open up a whole new way to plan your summer, and it's going to save quite a bit of money. They are also, for the summer, bringing back the Guardians of the Galaxy Awesome Mix live at Epcot on the stage. They will be having that June 14th through August 18th, so that's something worth checking out. They're doing the Party with Pixar Pals at Hollywood Studios during the 30th anniversary this year. The Incredibles, Mike and Sully, Woody, Buzz, all of them will be at the new Toy Story Land and at the new Lightning McQueen Racing Academy. So you will be able to meet all of the Pixar characters to celebrate Hollywood Studios' 30th anniversary. As well as it's currently already going on, but Mickey and Minnie's surprise celebration at Magic Kingdom. They're adding for the summer the new Move It, Shake It Mouseketeer Dance street party. So Mickey and Minnie will be featured in that. Don't worry, Julie. We will definitely be there at some point. It may not be until the end of it because we are Silver Pass holders. But I will do a live stream. I tried to do it last time, but there was a lot going on. I'm definitely going to stream or record the Awesome Mix, even if it gets me copyright striked, because it is amazing. We saw it when they did it last summer, and it's one of the better stage shows that Epcot has had in a very long time. Especially if one of your major draws to the Guardians of the Galaxy, the first movie, was the music. It's phenomenal. See if there's anything else coming this summer that's interesting. No, just talks about Pandora lighting up, stuff that everybody already knows. Or if you have any question, yeah, absolutely. That's why I like going to the parks, because even if you can't be there, I want, I'm not really like I am. Like my vlog has only grown because I've done theme park vlogs. My dog, every time I start talking, she wants to come over here. Now you can listen to her chomp and slurp. But yeah, so my vlog has only began to grow because of the theme park stuff that we've done. But it's more of a like we like to share what we're doing, and if somebody if you're not gonna have the opportunity, because we even posted up from St. Augustine, the Nights of Lights. It's one of the biggest Christmas events around Northeast Florida. I know it's not that great of an event or that big of an event to me personally, but that's my wife loves it. But we vlogged that, we shared that. So anything that's happening that we can share, if you guys see something, I'm getting all these emails ahead of time now since I started becoming a travel advisor for Disney. I'm seeing a lot more stuff than I used to. But if you see something and you're like, hey, let me know about this, then that'll give me something to do next time. So feel free to reach out to me. All of my website has all my personal contact information because as a travel advisor, I have to put that out there. Do with that what you will. Don't troll me, please. But you can reach out to me through that, through social media. If there's something that you want to see or if you have questions, I'm happy to help. Even if you're not going to book through me or do anything like that, I'm hoping to win your business out of it if you do have questions, but I'm happy to answer anything because it gives me this dog, I swear. That water bowl has been full for the last 4 hours. Gives me something to do and look for in the park. So if I don't know an answer and my wife wants to go down for the day and I'm like, again, I can try and find out answers and all that for people. Anything that you want to see, anything you want me to vlog, just let me know. I know that was really long-winded and the dog is interrupting. I'm sorry. I'm just going to let her finish up over there because all day. I swear she's been waiting. She's like, I know you're going to go live tonight. We're just going to wait. We're going to chomp down on food. My dog doesn't sound like that. She's a Great Dane, though. Like, if she was going to sound like something, probably wouldn't be that. Ooh, here we go. Here's another. Oh, I was hoping there'd be more pictures. Let's see. I'm going to download this. I don't know if I'm supposed to, but I'm going to, because if you are sticking through this live stream, I appreciate you, and I am going to show this. Like I said, I wish there were more pictures. We're gonna see. We're gonna put this one up here. Ignore the dog chomping in the background. Wow, that's gigantic. All right, so let's get my ugly mug out of the way. There we go. No, I need to read on this side. So we're gonna move this over here. Here we go. Yeah. So this on On the right here, you're seeing the preview image for the Candlelight Processional. On the upper left is for Magic Kingdom, and the lower left is for Animal Kingdom. What we're looking at is the preview image that was released for an early look at the magical holiday happenings at the Walt Disney World Resort theme parks. Also, there is going to be something going on in Disney Springs. I wish there were more images that I could throw up here, but we're going to go through the list. Disney's Animal Kingdom. Let me pull this up so I can make sure I'm not missing any chat while I'm doing this. Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park will be having holiday festivities in every land for the first time. So they're going to be mimicking similar to the way Epcot does Christmas around the world, where they have the different traditions. So they're going to have festive entertainment and holiday decor in every land to match the land that it's in. So Africa will have its own, Asia will have its own. I'm most interested, and I know this is going to make me sound like I'm not there for educational reasons and more for entertainment. I want to see what's going to happen in Dinosaur Land, and I'm absolutely excited for whatever the Christmas is going to be in Avatar Land, Pandora, just because, yeah, there's not a whole lot of talk about that, but rooftop luminaries in animal shapes and bird lanterns throughout Discovery Island will bring a warm glow to the village. Tree of Life will awaken with wintry tales. So if you've seen the Tree of Life light up, they tell a story across the tree. It's not really like, it's not a verbalized or a vocalized story. There's no narration, but it's just the animals interacting to tell a story. They're doing something similar with a wintry tale, backed by heartwarming holiday musical score. And between awakening moments, the Tree of Life will shimmer and sparkle throughout the night, alive with the magic of nature and the spirit of the holidays. Hey Kim, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Going through some of the new stuff that's going to be happening this holiday season at the theme parks. I've mostly been rambling because my wife isn't feeling well and I'm out here by myself. Can't even see me while I'm looking sad. So sad that she's not here. But this is the preview image for that Disney has released. I'm just gonna make this full screen because you don't need to see my head bobbing around. For the holidays, and then I'm gonna read about Magic Kingdom really quick. And then I can get rid of that image so you can go back to see my head bob around. Magic Kingdom is going to have a new fireworks show, and again, that is what's in the upper left-hand corner. It's supposed to be giving you an idea of what's going on in the upper left-hand corner there. The new fireworks show is Minnie's Wonderful Christmas Time Fireworks. It will celebrate the magic of Christmas with medleys of beloved holiday songs from Joy to the World and Deck the Halls to Up on the Housetop and We Wish You a Merry Christmas. You'll be able to see the fireworks show during Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party on select nights. Along with our new show, each of this year's 23 nights of Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party will feature performances of Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time Parade, a Totally Tomorrowland Christmas, and Mickey's Most Merriest Celebration stage show. And during a Frozen Holiday Wish stage show, Queen Elsa will magically transform Cinderella Castle with glistening ice. So that is all pretty much business as usual for the Mickey's Christmas Party. If you are looking to book Mickey's Christmas Party, I highly recommend it because it is an awesome event, even though it's extra ticketed. However, if you are planning on traveling during that time but do not want to purchase an extra ticket, I'm going to let you know a little secret real quick. I got to wet my vocal cords here. You can go to either the Grand Floridian or the Polynesian, and you can have the music filtered into the resort and see the fireworks beautifully. Now, as I say this, because I'm saying it on the internet live, honestly, like I'm still not famous. So the 9 of you watching this right now, and whoever comes in the archives later, but you can see the fireworks from the beach at the Polynesian, or the Grand Floridian actually has a viewing area near the dock. You can kind of see it from the Contemporary. However, they're a little more enforced they enforced that a little more because it's a viewing patio and it's reserved for guests. The ones at the Poly, and again, I'm not trying to tell anybody to break rules or anything like that. I think they're technically supposed to be for guests as well, but they don't have anybody checking, so there's no way. I don't know if it's only for guests because nobody's ever told me it's only for guests. Um, so yeah, if you do want to book during that time frame and you happen to hop on a bus and head over to one of those two resorts, you can see the Christmas fireworks spectacular. If you don't have that little bit of extra money to add the Christmas party into your plans, something to keep in mind: work smarter, not harder. That's for the Magic Kingdom. So Epcot, I've already touched on the Candlelight Processional. Neil Patrick Harris won't be there this year, which is sad. But you can get reserved seating for the Candlelight Processional if you do a dining package. And Disney's Hollywood Studios. Sorry, I'm reading three things at once here. Thank you, Kim. I try. I try to come up with nice tips without absolutely breaking the rules. It's more of skirting because either way, I want to be the one that helps you plan your trip. So I don't want to force you to waste your money if if it's something that's like going to make or break a trip, or you'd rather have that money for souvenirs, or you want to enjoy yourself. By all means, I'm going to let you know all the secrets that I've learned over the years. Um, but Hollywood Studios is doing sunset greetings and special holiday entertainment. Hollywood Studios is doing the same thing they did last year, where they light up the Hollywood Tower Hotel. They're going to be showing different scenes from different. They've got the Muppets, Mickey and Minnie, Frozen, Toy Story. I think they did one more, but I don't remember. But they light up the Hollywood Tower Hotel. It's really nice. You can go back through my vlogs. In fact, nah, it's too much work, and I'm staring off blankly, and you guys are looking at me like I'm dumb anyway. So yeah, but it's in my vlogs. You can go back because it's only May, so it wasn't that long ago. But it's a really cool experience. If you haven't seen it yet, you can check that out. Let's see. But here's the important part. This year, you will also be able to live your Star Wars story at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, where you might find the perfect holiday gift from a galaxy far, far away. Now, if you're talking, Mrs. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say if you're your favorite YouTuber, and you're looking for something to get me, anything at Galaxy's Edge, anything at all, anything Star Wars, they're right. That's the place to do it. Again, sorry. Thank you, Mrs. B. I lost my place. Throwing me off. I love it when you guys are interactive, and I absolutely love when people throw money at me. I'm sorry. That sounds egotistical, and I'm not. It's just see. Look. She's making it rain. Thank you again, Mrs. B. With the singles going out though, I'm just a little worried. Wife's not here, and I'm not. It's Family Channel, YouTube. Don't be. I'm sorry. I apologize if I made anybody uncomfortable. So, moving on. The nighttime spectacular will treat holiday goers to festive music, fireworks, special effects, and state-of-the-art projections to a one-of-a-kind holiday experience at the Icon. Okay, so the zombie is working. That's awesome. It's not showing up when I'm looking at the at my YouTube screen. It's not showing up there, and it's supposed to be linked to the other software that I'm using. I can't see what's going. I'm glad it's working. Thanks, guys. Thank you for confirming that. I love the zombie too. He's so cute. Yeah. So, yeah, Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam. Olaf. Oh, as the curtain closer, Olaf will be delivering a special holiday finale for the first time in forever, a Frozen sing-along with other experiences. And last but certainly not least, Disney Springs. Guests who make a holiday list can check it twice as they breeze among the dozens of trendy brand name stores. Disney Springs is shopping. It's a mall, it's an outdoor mall, but it's Disney. So it's better than going to your local mall. Oh, it's super loud. I'm so sorry. Let me see if I can change that. Bear with me. I didn't mean for it to be loud. Alert box. Let's see. Again, I don't know if this is going to go into effect because it's not showing up for me. But I am going to try to make that less loud because I know that I'm being a little quieter than normal. I do apologize. Like I said, my wife is not feeling well. So, oh, wait, no, I think what did I do? There we go. There's the delay. No, I can't edit that while I'm live. I don't think. Okay. Sorry. Got distracted. Trying not to make that super loud for you guys. But thank you for letting me know that it works. And I will try to make it less spooky next time. Thank you. Thank you. I do as well. She's been a little under the weather for. It started as a cold and it's kind of progressed, and she's just not feeling well. So yeah, she had to go to the doctor yesterday, and they told her to rest up, and that is what she is doing. And I'm trying not to disturb her, but I know that I get really geeked out about some of the Disney and especially Star Wars stuff. So, and I'm glad I don't have my volume up with the zombie thing because, yeah, I didn't know it was that loud. So, Disney Springs is essentially a mall, but it's a mall that's at Disney, so it's better than any mall you've ever been to. Visit the popular Christmas tree trail at Disney Springs. So they're going to be doing similar to what they do at Epcot. At Epcot, they have a thing where you can, at the end of it's basically a scavenger hunt, and at the end of it, you get a cool souvenir or something to take home. It's usually about $5 a person, somewhere in that area. Allergy season in Kentucky. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, we had the whole. I want to say it was last month. Was the pollen season where you just walk outside and it's a yellow film everywhere here. May have been the month before. Um, Deborah, don't get me started on the Star Wars stuff. Oh, I can't wait. I've been watching so many videos about everybody that has been in California. I am so excited because I'm Mrs. B. Thank you. Oh, you can barely hear me, so I turned myself down. That's not good. Let me turn myself volume up just a bit. I thought I was turning the zombie down. I turned myself down. Hey, woo, hey. Yeah, I see it now. It just went like all the way red. Let's turn this down. But turn me up. Okay. All right. Hopefully that works. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I saw somebody making the droid. Again, Mrs. B, thank you. Thank you again. I'm sorry you can barely hear me. Working on that. Um, Working out the kinks. I'm going to get this live stream thing down. I'm going to be doing it way more regularly than the sporadicness that I've been doing it. The original plan was Sunday nights, but if you're a fan of Bob and Ashley, they always do Sunday Night Live, and I'm not stepping in on that in any way, shape, or form because I love them and I watch them. So I'm not going to miss theirs just so I can go live. Yeah, Build a Droid looks awesome. The problem is I want a DJ Rex, and DJ Rex isn't a customizable droid. He's essentially like an overprice. It's like a $250 Bluetooth speaker. But I've told this story on live streams before. The reason I love Star Wars so much is because when I was a kid, before I'd ever seen a movie, before I'd seen any of the Star Wars stuff, I rode the Star Tours ride, and at the time, DJ Rex was the pilot. Before they replaced him with C-3PO, before any of the overhauls, it was all one linear. There were no changing scenes, and I got off, and I wrote it again, and I got off, and I wrote it again, and then I did that until my mom got sick, and then we wrote it again. It was the greatest experience ever, and I want a DJ Rex just for that. But I'm trying to justify a $250 Bluetooth speaker, especially when I know that I have to spend $200 to get a lightsaber made. And I don't know if you've watched any of those videos that have been coming out, but I'm going to cry, guys, and I'm going to record every bit of it. I might go live just so you can see me because I've only cried like 3 times in my adult life, and that's going to be one of them. It's going to add to it. I'm gonna build a lightsaber in Star Wars land. See, I gotta get both, but see, I gotta start setting aside the ones and the fives that are being dropped in the chat, and that's just gonna be like my DJ Rex money. I'm just gonna hide it, and since my wife's not here this time, she doesn't know that I'm getting these. I'll just tuck it aside. Um, but yeah, exactly. I have to do both. See, now you're just adding money to it. A droid, DJ Rex, and a lightsaber. I can't. I, I want to, but I don't know that I can. Like, I want it just because we already have the Sphero BB-8, and we took him to the park a couple times, and we were so worried somebody was going to step on him, and we are like, you know what? Nope, nope, not going to do it. And so BB-8 has been sitting on a shelf, and my Banshee that we got when they first were all the rage has been sitting on a shelf. uh, then I guess I got to stop going live, Deborah. I don't want you to cry. We can't have that. I got to do it for the channel. See, you guys are killing me because I know I have to do it. I've got to show you guys what it's like to build a droid, right? Everybody needs to know. And even though there are like 3,000 other YouTube videos from the people because it already opened in LA, it might be different at Disney World. You don't know until you watch my video, right? You're not going to go watch those other people. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Watch everybody. Nothing but love for everybody in the community. I swear that was a joke. Anyway, yeah, so gotta do it. I definitely have to do the lightsaber thing. Chiro crystal. I don't know. Let's find out. Maybe I missed something. Deborah, are you referring to a kyber crystal? I'm trying to figure out what it is. Sorry, I'm like bouncing back and forth. If you're referring to the kyber crystal with the lightsaber, yes, absolutely. Yeah, see that's the I'm gonna put on my hat. I've got the GoPro hat clip. That way you don't see me cry. You'll hear me blubbering like a little girl while I build my lightsaber the whole time. But I don't want anybody to see it. I don't need video evidence of that. If anybody asks, I'll tell them one of my kids was doing. Like we're not going to share that. It's all going to be straightforward from my perspective. Yeah, yeah. I wonder if I can find a clip for my phone, like for my hat, so I can live stream the whole way, like so I don't have to go back and edit it. You know, how would that look? You know, me walking around. Sorry, Deborah. Spell checks got me on this one too. I think you mean kyber crystal. If you're referring to the crystal in the lightsaber? Yes. I am getting purple because Mace Windu was the intergalactic pimp known as Samuel L. Jackson in our world, and I'm getting one of those. Also, Kim, don't spoil that. I haven't watched a full ride of the Millennium Falcon ride. I've watched the queue. I've watched some of the interactions. I've seen a little bit of it. I skipped the part with Hondo because I'm an animated fan. So between Clone Wars, Rebels, Hondo is one of my favorite characters, and seeing him in live animatronic, I almost like started tearing up watching somebody else's video. So I kind of skipped ahead because that's going to be another one of those points where I'm going to be like just overwhelmed in the park. So no major spoilers. I might cave because the end of August is a long time away. I'm probably going to cave and watch a full ride through, but nothing yet. I'm excited. But yeah, I've already decided. Like, just looking through what I've seen of the lightsaber, I already know the color crystal I want. I already know which parts box that I want. And of course, I may get there and see it all in person, and that all may change, or I may just, start calling credit card companies from the line, like, hey, how many of these can I get? It's just one of I'm probably going to end up in debt because Star Wars. I'm Star Wars is my thing. It's always has been, always will be. Um, Speaking of, I think I had some more news on that. Oh, the food stuff. Oh, yeah. One thing that I saw, I was reading. I want to say it was either the LA Times or maybe it was Polygon. I've read so many articles this week. One of the people was saying that they were actually able in their 4 hour window because the way Disneyland has been doing it. Deborah, there's more than a. There are four boxes. There's a light side, a dark side. There's two light sides. There's the light side that is defense, the light side that is offense, then the dark side, and then one that is nature, which has the again, I'm an animation nerd. During the Clone Wars, they focused a story on. There's one character, Gunji. He was, and I'm going to nerd out here for a second, so bear with me. I'm so sorry. Gunji was one of the very few Wookiees that was ever Force sensitive. But because he was a Wookiee, when he built his lightsaber, he chose a type of wood that to the Wookiee people was as strong as steel. Like they could take this wood into a sword fight and win. Um, in the nature affinity box is both that kind of wood. There is the excuse me, I'm getting choked up. The tusk from a bantha, no, tooth from a bantha, tusk from something, and I'm getting the nature one, and it's going to be purple. Um, yeah, so I'm excited. Sorry, I geeked out for a moment. But yeah, Gunji was actually one of my favorite characters because I, I love Wookiees. Um, Kim, yes, you are absolutely right. I've been looking at everything they've been doing for Disneyland, and it looks perfectly implemented. Um, I'm hoping they do the 4 hour reservation windows. What I was going to touch on with that is I saw people saying that during their 4 hour window, everything was done so well that the most they ever saw the Millennium Falcon ride get up to was about a 1 hour wait, whereas food and beverage was around a 2 hour wait. And that's one of those things that I have to try. I'm fat, so food is on the definitely on the menu. My wife wants to try probably one of every cocktail that they have. And they have a spice. Spice is the stimulant in the Star Wars world, and it's a cider. It's a spice cider, and I'm a cider person. I want to try that, so I may spend as much time waiting in line for food and drink as I will to wait for the Falcon. But everybody was saying at Disneyland that that was a longer line than the rides them. Well, the ride itself, because Rise of the First Order is not open yet. But that was what I was going to talk about. Ronto Roasters, Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo, Milk Stand, and Oga's Canteen all had longer lines. Yeah, the blue milk. I'm going to do it for nostalgia. But I have to say, based on what I've seen, I'm not really looking forward to it. I'm going to, and I'm going to record myself. We're going to get blue milk. Might even get a green milk to go with it. But it's it's not up. Yeah. I heard green was better because it's got a little more fruity flavor. Again, you're trying to mimic what you think it would be like. I don't know. I know it's all fake. It's all science fiction, but I, I'm gonna try them. I have to. Sorry, my throat's drying out here. Been talking forever. I'm so. Yeah, I need to set up like a Discord. I don't know if you guys are aware. Discord is just for gaming. It's like a voice chat, so you guys can jump in on that. And I'm not the only one talking the whole time. And chat's got a delay, so I'm trying to keep up and read and do all this other stuff. Ooh. Oh, very nice. For the kids at Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo, they have a Bright Suns Youngling Breakfast. scrambled eggs, purple potatoes, and fresh fruit. Or, if they don't like fruit, a mini Mustafarian lava roll. I'm reading through some of the stuff here because I was trying to see what the flavor palette was for blue and green, but it doesn't have this listed in the article that I'm looking at. Oh, Kim, what was it? I gotta find it. That's another great thing that I love about because I know I haven't been posting or interacting in social media or anything this week. It's been a crazy week, but in the off time that I would normally spend doing those things, I was watching and being jealous of everybody at Galaxy's Edge, and that's one thing I have to say that I love about this. They've had so many people come through that were like they were only there to try food, or they were only there for the alcohol drinks. And that's not saying that negatively. That's it's what they do. Even if they're not there, they don't. They're not Star Wars nerds or fans. It brought more people there to do this, and I've seen so many new perspectives. Like I'm going in like blue milk. Oh, since a kid, I've always wanted blue milk, and they're like, I don't know what this is. Let's try it, and you get that different perspective, and it's been so much fun to watch. I've just been nerding out the whole week. Let's see, they got shrimp noodle salad. Yeah, I'm looking through the stuff. Kim, if you can remember, like maybe a description, I might be able to identify it. Do I watch Marvel movies? I do watch Marvel movies. I watch several. I've watched honestly all of them since the MCU. I boycotted a lot of the X Men stuff because Fox wouldn't let go of the license. I have not. I don't know if I'm going to see Dark Phoenix or not. That's coming out. But welcome, 1,000 subs without Viz challenge. Good luck, by the way. You've probably already done it. I'm probably talking to somebody who's yeah. Anyway, yeah, Marvel. Of course, I grew up on Marvel stuff as well. Star Wars is always going to be my first nerd love. One of the beef selections, maybe the rib. Let's see.
Ribs.
We got smoked Kadu ribs. Yeah, probably maybe the smoked Kadu ribs. I don't know of the other beef stuff. Everything else looks like shrimp, or there's a noodle bowl. No, I don't have the menu in front of me. Basically, what I have is it's the Disney travel agent news, and it's got a video in it, and it's got a couple of the higher end stuff trying to convince people to book. Um, so I've got, let's see, I think that might have been it, but it doesn't have the name on it. But it's like a braised beef over a potato vegetable thing. Yes, the one with mashed potatoes. See, the chat's on a delay. Yeah, that one doesn't have the name on it. Of course, it's the only thing in this whole article that I'm reading that doesn't have the name on it. I'll pull up the menu and do all that when it opens. Obviously, I'm going to do a full menu review. Let's see. Galaxy. But yes, that's the one that I'm looking the most forward to trying, just because of the way they do that potato thing. Galaxy's Edge menu. Yeah, yeah. I saw about. Well, I was looking at the kids' breakfast at Ronto Roasters. I didn't see anything about the adult selections. Black Spire Outpost in the morning. There's a delicious selection of new breakfast offering at Ronto Roasters, Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo, and Oga's Cantina. Rising Moon's Overnight Oats. It sounds like oatmeal. Available at all three locations, these delicious oats are great healthful options with a dragon fruit, yogurt, and seasonal fruit. So it's like a parfait, maybe. Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo. The Bright Sun's Morning, which is 3 cheese egg bite, pork sausage, and purple potato hash. served with a Mustafarian lava roll. And what is a Mustafarian roll? It's a sweet galactic delight guests can only find on the planet of Batuu. It doesn't give anything. Oh, wait, here we go. Topped with raspberry fondant, lemon, and cookies and cream cookie crumbles. Sausage. So yeah, that would have been the Bright Sun's morning. The 3-cheese omelet with sausage and purple potato hash. It all looks so good. Everything I'm seeing looks. I can't wait. Like I'm gonna probably go down there and just spend all day eating, and then maybe try to get on Millennium Falcon. Yeah, I can't pull the menu up right now, so I'm digging through this article. I do apologize for the delays and all that. Probably don't. Not a huge fan of me just bouncing back and forth like that. And ooh, 3 months until Epcot Food and Wine Festival begins August 29th, which is right around the same time Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is opening in Orlando. So maybe you'll be able to get a drink at Food and Wine without a crowd. Margarita with black salt is amazing. Yes, my wife was looking forward to trying that one. I know that was one of the ones that she pointed out. Like I said, the spice runner or whatever it's called, the cider. I'm looking forward to trying that. I'm really interested in the non-alcoholic offerings. The blue and the green milk I'm going to try. Love Food and Wine last year. Yeah, again, I'm hoping that kind of eases the crowds, but I think Star Wars has such a fan base that's going to be there just for that. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, I guess the delay is worse than I thought because yeah, I'm catching up to chat way behind what I'm thinking. Um, but yeah, I know how to find this Disneyland.go.com. They have to have the menu. Nope. Okay, that didn't work. I tried. Yeah, so I tried to pull up the menu. No such luck. Let's see. I think I've gone over all the news and everything, and I could honestly sit here and nerd out about Star Wars all night. Thank you guys for just indulging me. Epcot updates coming to D23 Expo. Anybody here member of or looked into D23? I'm curious, genuinely, because I am considering joining. However, I've heard that it's kind of out there, like it's almost impossible to get into events and things like that. So if you are or have looked into D23, let me know. Okay, so D23 Expo 2019 is going to be in Anaheim, but they are revealing more plans for Epcot. Let's see. Let's see if this is one image or two. So while we're discussing D23, I'm just going to go ahead and throw this up here. Now that I'm getting hopefully a little better at doing this quickly. I don't know what I just moved. All right, so this one. There we go. This image here, sorry, that was just all over the place. This is the teaser image for what they're going to be talking about at D23. D23 is the Disney official fan club. They have different levels of membership. They even have a free membership where you just get a newsletter every once in a while. The paid membership comes with more perks. You get pins, magazines, exclusive events that are held. You can get invites to them. That's one of the things that I was asking about if anybody is D23 because I've heard that the events are nearly impossible to get into because everybody is just waiting to spam the button the morning that the events go live. Like Animal Kingdom's 20th anniversary. When they did that, D23 had its own seating area for Joe Rohde's presentation. Yes, absolutely, Kim. You can drop that link in here. You can hit me up on social media. Let me know what's going on. I would love to watch all of the Star Wars food vlogs because I'm preparing my stomach and my belt and everything else. I'm ready. Um, but this image that I just put up is part of what it's their sneak preview image for what's going to be announced at D23 Expo in Anaheim. It's for the transformation plans for Epcot. I know there's been a lot of news about Epcot's construction. They're reimagining Magic Journeys. I will check that out. Thank you, Kim. Let's see. Here are 3 things to look forward to. One is the park's core reimagined. You've already heard about the transformation taking place just inside the park's entrance, where they'll be enhancing the area with lush green spaces and classic touches. They're getting rid of I want to say they're getting rid of the places where people got their pictures put up where you could pay. Similar to the way they're getting rid of the pavers in Magic Kingdom, I think they're dropping those. But let me verify that before I start a panic. Um, Enhancing the area with lush green spaces, classic touches. They're going to share more about what's coming to the core of the park on the opposite side of Spaceship Earth. New areas will be flanking the iconic attraction, and we can't wait to share details with you. We're just off the top of my head. Flanking Spaceship Earth is the art gallery, and I think this is reversed. But the art gallery and just an empty walkway. Like there's restrooms and then a walkway and then electric umbrella. So I can't think of what's there. But I know there's an art gallery and then the rest of the back away of what used to be Innoventions. So that's going to be interesting. Food blend as well, and then blend Star Wars foods. Yeah. Drop anything you've got, Julie. I'm all about because as much as I love Disney, sometimes I just want to zone out, and I tried to start a cooking channel, but there's like one video, and the only views on it are when I wanted to go back and get the recipe. Not the point. I'm all about. I'm a food vlog person. Um, so yeah, it sounds like they're going to take what was left of Innoventions, and again, this is all pure speculation based off what they've released. It sounds like they're going to redo where Innoventions was and kind of expand out from Spaceship Earth. So the next part is a new but classic look to match our offerings. Longtime fans of Epcot are familiar with the pavilion icons like the ones you see here. That's the image that I've got up there. For Imagination, the Land of the Seas with Nemo, and Imagination, Land of the Seas, and whatever the one in the middle is. With new experiences like the previously announced play-themed pavilion joining the Epcot staples, don't you think we need some new icons to match? More will be revealed at the Expo. So the one on the bottom right is going to be the icon for the Seas with Nemo. The one on the left is going to be, or the one in the middle, I'm assuming, is going to be the land. And the one on the left is Imagination. Let's see. Before I came last year, I knew what I wanted to eat. Yeah, exactly. And that's how I didn't even know what Cheshire cattails were. And then there's one video that I have. I don't know if you've seen it, where I'm just sitting there, just the kids are being awful. It was a hot day, and I'm just sitting there, just enjoying a Cheshire cattail because I saw it in somebody else's food vlog, and I'm like, I'm gonna eat one of those next time I need a mental escape, and that's what I did. So I will always admit that I totally get ideas from everybody else. So if you see, I'm not copying people. If you see that I'm doing something somebody else did, there's really only so much you can do. And I like to think that I do it better. It's, again, totally a joke. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys care about Epcot. I'm going to go and finish and reading the article. More about what makes Epcot Epcot. Epcot is special for a lot of reasons. One of Walt's final projects, an exclusive part of Walt Disney World Resort, home to millions of memories from generations of guests. As we charge ahead with the park's evolution, the architects of Epcot's future are working to preserve all the elements that make the park so special, while also evolving it to be more Disney, more family, more relevant, and more timeless. Now, if you've watched my videos, I do enjoy the occasional alcoholic beverage. You know that my wife enjoys several of the occasional alcoholic beverages, and she's an adult. There's no judgment. I don't judge anybody for anything they do. But shop at the Character Warehouse and just eat. Yeah, exactly. We've done that before. Like we've gone to the Character Warehouse and then we went to Disney Springs and ate and then drove home and we live 3 hours away. It's crazy. But hearing that where it says make Epcot more Disney, more family, I'm not really like I don't know what they're going to be changing because everything about Epcot is you've got the food and wine, which is a food and wine festival that's not really family oriented. Like I get it kind of. Epcot's always been like they even have a special annual pass. For those that didn't know, if you're a Florida resident, you can get what's called the Epcot After Dark Pass, and it's for people that want to eat dinner in the park, enjoy a few drinks in the park. It's super inexpensive compared to all the others, but you can basically get into Epcot in the evening to go enjoy the adult atmosphere. Epcot is designed like it feels like it's designed for drinking. Yes, there's the educational aspect of the pavilions. I get it, but it sounds like they're going to be. It sounds like they might be looking to change that, and I'm not a fan. I'm open. They're the Imagineers, not me, obviously, or else I would be in a much nicer place. But I'm open to the ideas. I want to see what they do. I just don't know how they're going to change it and make it more family oriented without taking away some of what makes Epcot Epcot right now. Exactly. I love Epcot. I would like to see them use some of the unused space, like the Odyssey, the Innovations pavilions, things that aren't currently being used. I want to see those put to use, but I don't want to see them take away from a lot of the experience. And I may have sounded like I was insulting my wife earlier. She knows I'm not. Hopefully, you all know I'm not. I love that woman to death. Um, and she, like, I used to be the big drinker, and she can put me to shame. Go back and watch our Cinco de Mayo video. She actually, I think, I don't remember, but I've got a friend who is like part Viking, and she outdid him. Yeah, exactly. Just update stuff. I'm rambling on. It's getting late. I think. Yeah, it's 11 my time. So I'm probably going to have to go to bed soon. I think I've read through every single news article. Epcot updates, and I can take this Epcot thing down now, huh? I don't know if you guys are tired of looking at that over my face. Um, just want to make sure because, like I said, as a travel advisor, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be sharing this, but I love you guys. I don't care. They have a special site for us to get people hyped for Disney. Um, so I want to share all the news that I can when I see it. Ooh, Three Bridges Bar and Grill opening this summer. Oh, I thought it was open. Coronado Springs. I think I covered that before. Yeah, these are all the stuff that I'm getting back into what I covered in my last live stream. Yeah. So there is that. Anybody have anything they want to add before I pass out at the computer screen here? I know there's like a 2-minute delay for some reason, so I'm just gonna wait and see. Hmm. The Disney Fantasy Cruise Ship is going to have a new Aladdin live show. That should be fun. You are very welcome, Kim, and thank you everybody for joining us. I think I've officially run out of topics. I know that I rambled on. What have I been live now for an hour and 8 minutes? Whew. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the donations. I love you all, and thank you all for all of your support. Even if you can't donate, just something as simple as hitting the like button, any kind of interaction, share, let your friends know about me. Maybe not. Maybe don't admit that you like and enjoy hanging out with me. I wouldn't blame you. But if you do, I appreciate that as well. Or if you know anybody that wants to plan a Disney trip, this is the part of the stream where probably everybody's going to cut out. So I'm going to go ahead and plug myself. Yeah, if you know anybody that's planning a Disney trip, not even Disney, if you know anybody planning any kind of trip, I've got the hookup on all kinds of stuff. I do specialize in Disney because it's what I know, but I do have access to all travel agent um, resources. So I can book pretty much anything. If you or a loved one or anyone you know, the link is in the description below to my personal site. They can reach out to me. You can reach out to me. Let me know. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, everybody, for listening to me ramble, especially about Star Wars and nerding out. Thank you so much. Again, love and respect you all. As always, stay dorky.